According to the CDC, the state of Tennessee is leading the country for the largest increase of new COVID-19 cases for the time being. That Delta variant has become more prevalent. Channel 3's Travis Cummings looked into the local numbers and into how officials are responding. Travis?
Hey Greg, in the last 2 weeks, Tennessee has seen a 400% increase in new cases. We're also starting to see higher double digits here in Hamilton County. State and local health officials say that it's low vaccination rates that are part of the problem, and they agree that the pandemic is becoming one of the unvaccinated.
The bottom line is we are dealing with a formidable variant in the Delta variant, as reflected by the data that Dr. Walensky told you, and the extreme vulnerability of people who are not vaccinated, which will account for infections, hospitalizations, and ultimately deaths.
The nation's top health officials calling attention to the slow but steady resurgence of COVID-19 Friday. According to CDC data, this week Tennessee sits at the top of the list in the United States for the largest increase of new cases, reporting an increase of 400% in just 2 weeks. Channel 3 looked into how numbers are faring out in Hamilton County. July seeing a new wave of double digits for those daily new cases. The 7-day moving average almost 3 times higher than June. Health Administrator Becky Barnes responding, quote, "The Delta variant is a concern because it's contagious, which puts unvaccinated people at risk." Barnes goes on to say, quote, "We are currently planning and preparing for a potential late summer surge of COVID-19 cases," end quote. Just a few weeks out from students returning to the classroom, we also pressed Hamilton County schools on how they were preparing to address COVID-19. A spokesperson responding, quote, "We are on track for students coming back to school on August 12th and will continue with mitigation strategies that allowed us to be in person 90% of last school year," end quote. Also making masks optional for all students and staff, plans to continue contact tracing, social distancing when possible, hand washing, and vaccinations. 42% of residents in Hamilton County have received their shots, the state reporting 38.2%.
Do it for yourself, your family, and for your community.
Health officials and communities pushing for those numbers to climb.
And testing and vaccines are still available across our area. The Hamilton County Health Department urges you to call their hotline. That's 423-209-8383 for more information. And remember, you can always ask your local health provider. Live in Chattanooga, Travis Cummings, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.